Hi folks, I'm just about to send some training videos to a client. It's just for this online shop that I've been working on. And I wanted to just quickly mention a couple of things that you might want to add to your admin panels when you finish doing whatever you're doing. So when the code generator thing works, or the Trongate desktop app, you'll know that it leaves links along the top, but they are placeholder links. So now you can see an example of the kind of things that you might want to have along that top area. Things like visit the website homepage, go to PayPal or whomever the payment provider is. In this instance, I've left one for go to Photopia because I know that the client might be using that to resize pictures a lot, things like that, You want to leave a link to the web hosts. You would be astonished at the amount of clients I've had who don't even know who is hosting the website. And of course, leave a link for how you can be contacted. Leave that for your clients, okay? I have a little page here, it's called Contact DC, and this is what it looks like. So if the client wants to get in touch, they'll click on that and they'll see some details. But also, why not chuck in a little referral opportunity? Got a friend who needs a website? Let's do something cool. Pass my details on. Let me give them a quotation. After I've given them a quotation, tell them to say the magic phrase. They then get a 10% discount and you'll also get a kickback yourself. And why not? Why not do that? Because there's no better selling tool than the incredibly powerful word of mouth. I recommend adding that to all of your sites. Next, there will be a rainy day. There will be a time, it might be 2 years or 5 years into the future, or sometime there will be a time when business is slow, when things aren't all going perfectly. Why not anticipate that right now? So I've said, is this website not giving you the results that you would like? If your website isn't generating revenue or giving you the results that you'd like, do not sit and suffer in silence. Reach out to me and together we'll come up with an actionable plan for breathing new life into the site. The universe is an explosion of exciting opportunities. Never sit in silence if the business is struggling. I'm here and I'd love to help. No charge for a first consultation. It's a really great thing to add that to your sites because there will be a rainy day. When that rainy day comes along, look, you want to be the person that they phone first, not somebody at the local pub or something like that, And so what I'm doing is just anticipating that and hopefully creating some kind of avenue to do something cool, So add that as well. Now here is the death clause, and I'm saddened that I have to add this, but this is a new thing, and I'm going to be doing this with all of the clients who hire me. I may word it slightly differently. But what about SEO? I say at the moment, by the way, you can copy this if you want. At the moment, I'm not sure if there are lots of people searching for the kind of products that you offer. I'm genuinely not sure. And that's true for this particular website. So I'm not pretending that I've done SEO, folks. Web development and SEO are two different things. If you're building sites for someone and saying, hey man, I'll get you to the top of Google and you'll build the site, it's just really, really unethical and it's actually weak. So keep the two things separate and respect SEO. Anyway, I say, however, if search engine optimization is something that interests you, then please get in touch and I'll be glad to explore some options with you. There are a gazillion search engine optimization experts out there in the world, but there's only one who knows this website inside out. Now here's the nuclear part. There are a lot of SEO scammers out there. All of them will bend over backwards to tell you that this website has not been built properly. Please do not purchase SEO services from anyone until you've spoken to me. Also, if anyone ever tells you that this website has not been built properly, then please let me know and I'll make a YouTube video exploring how they built their website. And I say here, Forgive me if that all sounds a bit negative, but in the past I've lost good clients because of dodgy scammers creeping about in the shadows, approaching my clients and making bogus claims about things not being right. Some of them use dodgy software to award points to websites. Of course, the points that they award are always pitiful and it's a complete scam. If you hear from them, please let me know. And then I say, there are some great IT professionals out there. Let opportunity prosper, enjoy the marketplace and hire whomever you like. But please give me an opportunity to respond if you get approached by somebody who says that the site isn't right. That's all I'm asking for. Many thanks, DC. Now, let me just say with regards to that last point, it's a free marketplace and people do have the right to earn. People will approach your clients. And by the way, some of them are going to offer great value. I had a company who provided AdWords, a company by the name of Periscopics, and I had a client for 14 years and they used Periscopics for AdWords, and you know what? It was beautiful. Periscopics did a fantastic job. They knew more about AdWords than me, and everything was just fine. I have even worked hand in hand with other web development agencies. For example, with First Vehicle Leasing, at least the last few years I was dealing with them, I built their back-end system for the call center, actually call centers, 2 of them. And another company by the name of Morph, I believe it was, they dealt with the front-end website. And they were developers, but it was fine and we got along perfectly. Your clients have the right to hire whomever they want to hire. And you, as a developer, you have the right to approach my clients and I can approach yours. That's life, and actually it's kind of a good thing. However, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Locusts, who, companies like web.com. And by the way, the heat ray is warming up and I'm going to be talking about them soon in a video. I lost 2 clients to web.com who approached my clients in the middle of the night and they worked on those clients behind my back. Almost drove them out of business. Well, I'm going to be talking about that soon and you don't want to miss that video, let me tell you. But the point is, this is going to happen. I lost another client. I lost Frontier Vehicle Leasing to a complete scam artist who, and it's funny how it happens. You don't have an opportunity to respond. One day, your clients are great, you're earning a living and everything's great, and one day your client just seems a little bit distant. Maybe a week later, they seem kind of like unhappy. A couple of weeks later, they start kind of complaining about 1 or 2 things, maybe not being done fast enough or something. Next thing you know, 4 or 5 weeks down the line, they're like, you don't know what you're doing, I'm gone with such and such. Next thing you know, they show up with a Drupal website. Their ranking goes through the floor, they go under, scammer guy hits the road and everybody loses. This has happened. I can give you the names and addresses. I'm going to do a video about it, in fact. That company, web.com, they got their software. I'm going to do a video, I'll give you the numbers, and it was like, this site only scores such and such. A ridiculous score. And it was a miracle that I found out about it. They never gave me an opportunity to respond. They never asked me any questions or anything. I found this out by accident. They were creeping about saying, we ran our software on your site. Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I ran some software on their site. And it wasn't my software. It was Google's software. Wait till you see the scores in the next video. I'm going to be giving them a website review that they will not forget. Now, I assume that you are a nice person. I mean, there's pretty much a 90% chance that you're a nice person. And I presume that nobody out there really wants to go nuclear. I get that. I totally get that. But I'm telling you, the Locusts are out there. I'm not talking about genuine developers and AdWords companies and SEO. There's even great SEO people. But that's fine. I'm talking about the Locusts who approach your clients behind your back. And in the case of web.com, they came in and they said, we can help you with, I think it was AdWords. Then they said, maybe we can do a few bits and pieces with design. I spoke to one of them on the phone. Nicest guy you could ever meet. He says, hey, we don't want to, what was the phrase? We don't want to cut your grass. That was the phrase he used. Meaning, we're not trying to impede upon your vibe. We're not interested in that. We're just doing the other things. And gradually, they tightened their grip. Gradually, they manipulated. Behind the shadows, they did what they do. And I lost 2 really great clients because of web.com. Oh, the dreadful heat ray. I tell you, I know what's coming up. And it's going to be entertaining. You're going to be laughing soon, I'll tell you that. Because I shall respond. Anyway, that's going to happen to you. It has happened to me lots of times. It's just the way the marketplace is. So why not prepare for a rainy day? There's nothing wrong with that. And that's perfectly fine. Why not be proactive? I choose to be proactive, and I'm inviting you to do likewise. I hope that this video has been helpful. And remember, the clients always come first. I'll catch you later.